Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video with Gingerbexxi. It is the end of the month again, and this month has been fucking awesome actually. It's been very sunny, and I don't know if you know, but I've been sunburnt. You can actually see where my fringe was, and it's really funny. And I've got a little red nose, so I'm a bit like Rudolph, little red nose. So, but it's like super warm, and I love it. It's been quite horrifying at work actually. Like the building that I work in is like, I think it was built in 1829, I think was the date, but so like it's an old building, and old buildings don't really have that very good for like if it gets too cold or if it gets too hot. This building is terrible. So yeah, it's fabulous. But no, so it's been like really warm. But my boss has been very nice. She's actually let us like have sort of dress down days, so we can come in sort of cooler clothing, which is really nice of her. So fabulous. But apart from the weather and sunburn, it's been quite a quiet month. I've not really done much. There was the Bonus Fair Day, which I spoke about in the past, so like I'll not really say much about it. But children's like festival and lots of alcohol for the adults, fabulous, that kind of day. But yeah, so that was that day. And last night, I was sitting and I was like, right, okay, I've had quite a long weekend. Oh, I got a car. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Got a bit of hair like stuck right here. It's really annoying. But come on. Ah, bugger it. Yeah, I was like, oh, I've had an early morning, I've had a long Friday, I'm just going to have a nice relaxing Saturday. And I mean, I got up, I went and got my car, and I came home, I went for my shopping, I went and got some colouring pencils, actually, good colouring pencils, that cost me like £20 for 12 freaking pencils. But, so yeah, I done that. And then I went for a nap, because I was like super tired, probably because of the sun, and because I'm burnt. So I was like, what to do now? So I decided I was going to sit and play a game. And then my friend texted me and was like, oh, what are you up to? I was like, oh, I'm just up for my nap and I'm going to go for dinner, and yeah, that's about it. He was like, oh, do you want to come to a barbecue? I was like, yeah, that'd be awesome. So, barbecue, nice sunshine. I had the big ass hat on, it's really cute. Just to like cover the sunburn. And we ended up later on having a few drinks, and we went into the friends like who we went, like their house. It was their neighbour, and we were ending up in their hot tub with the other neighbours. And that was a great night. So yeah, and I got home and like my hair was wet, obviously, because with the hot tub. I was totally unprepared. Didn't have like a hair ball, like a hair tie or anything with me. So totally unprepared. So my hair was wet, and when I came home, I was just sitting playing with the cats, and they were rubbing all over my hair. They loved the chlorine. I mean, it was like I had catnip all over my head. They were super cute though, like super adorable. Little kittens. They were really cute. So I think I'm just going to go swim even more, so my cats just love me even more. But no, the hot tub was fantastic, and it was just such a random, really good evening. It was literally like go for a barbecue and a couple of Prosecco's, and it ended up in like more than just a couple of Prosecco's and stuff, so it was good. But yeah, I went at my car. I done the 5k race for life as well, which was really good. We actually raised quite a lot, just me and my friend. We done it together, and I mean we raised like, I can't remember how much it was. It's got it on the website thing. I can't remember how much it was. But we done that and we were dying. Neither of us had time. I was doing a commission actually. And it was like late nights, early mornings type of thing, because I just wanted to get it done. I was actually really enjoying it. So I was like, right, I don't really have time for the gym at the moment, so I didn't go to the gym. And yeah, so we done the 5k with absolutely no training, and it was horrifying. So we decided to do it last weekend as well, just another 5k, just like for fun, if you could call it fun. It wasn't fun, by the way. It was horrifying. We ran over the old Forth Road Bridge, which was, I mean, it was a lovely little, it was a gorgeous day as well. So, I mean, it was good. but it was tiring. But we done it. But anyway, so I went to jump into my car. Look at this little bit here. Jumped in my car and it was like, turned it on. 30 seconds later it just died and I was like, oh no. And I thought, have I like left lights on overnight or something? But I'm like really particular about when I get in my car. I check the lights. Even if I've not turned the lights on, I check them anyway. So it wasn't that. So anyway, my friend drove us up to the bridge. And my dad came down on the Sunday and fixed what it was and he says, this will happen again, you just have to do this. So Monday morning, got up to go to work, went out, the car was dead again. So I had to then fix it, and coming home from work that day I had to fix it again. Tuesday, same thing. So I was like, no. So I got a new car. And he's a little Peugeot 208 and he's absolutely gorgeous. I love him. Like, I love New Cardi. New Cardi's always really good. But I've called him Jean, as in like Jean Kirstein from Attack on Titan, sorry. Yes, I've called him Jean the Peugeot, which I think fits very well. He's also French. You know the French name, Jean, with a French car? Totally. Just trying to justify the fact that I've called my car Jean. I love naming my car. My other one was called Sid from Final Fantasy VII. He was Sid the Citron. I was actually so sad because he's going to go to the auction now, and my little car, he was just such a good car. I mean, he was 2009, that was his year, and he's got 105,000 miles on him, so they can't like resell him properly, so he's going to auction. Poor Sid. So yeah, I got a new car and I'm super happy. I also I went through to Livingston with my sister and I was just going to buy like, what was I going to buy? I wanted like a little like 2-inch tall Levi to just keep it warm. I've got like a little Kakashi and I've got a Kayaba from Sword Art Online as well. And those two sat in the car. But I wanted a little Levi to take to work, so I went into the little anime shop and I couldn't find a little Levi. So I got a little Squall. Because actually, like, it's like my favourites for Final Fantasy. Like, 7's amazing. It really is absolutely amazing. I mean, the story, just everything about it is so good. But I think, like, Final Fantasy X, I got, like, so much more, I don't know, so many more hours out of it. And I don't know, I just loved Final Fantasy X. Like, when I first played Final Fantasy VII, I was really young. Because it came out when I was, like, growing up. So you played it when you were younger. And I went back when I was a wee bit older and went through more stuff, but I hadn't actually played 10 until I was 17, I think I was, when I played 10. Kind of, but I was older anyway, so I don't know if I got more enjoyment out of it because I was a wee bit older, but 10, I just spent so many hours playing 10. And 8, I mean, I got to, when I was like a kid, I got hardly any way through 8 because I was shite at games back then. But then when I, you know, growing up, I then went back and played 8 again, and again I got so much enjoyment out of 8. So I don't know, I think 8 might be like, I think it might go 10, 8, 7. I don't know, 7 and 8 I kind of feel like battling it out. But no, so I got a little Squall, and I got, where is he? Come here, my friend. I got a little Ling. And he is Ling because he's got his eyes closed, so he's like the Ling and not the Greed Ling. But I like Ling, so he's cool. And it comes like, his little platform has like the alchemy thingy on it. So and you also got what's his name? Hugh Bradley. And his little platform like fits in to Ling's one. So yeah. I got those two, and I got more DVDs and everything like that. So I actually went through to spend like hardly any money, and I spent a lot of money. I mean, they were only like £3 each or something like that. But I also bought, what did I buy? I bought a couple of DVDs. Oh, I got the Blue Exorcist, the full box set for Blue Exorcist. So I've watched it on Netflix, but I just wanted the box set. It's also got the bloopers on it, which are so funny. You can probably find them online somewhere, but honestly, go and buy the DVDs, you know, support it. But that's awesome. And I also bought 2 games. I had seen like some people posting about The Last of Us 2 coming out, and they were so excited about it, and I didn't actually know that The Last of Us was a Naughty Dog game, and I like Naughty Dog. So I was like, oh, fantastic, because I played all the Uncharted ones, because they're really, really good. Apart from 3. 3 just irritated me so bad. But anyway, so yeah, I had played all the Uncharted games, so I knew, like, you know, like regardless of anything, I would enjoy the game anyway. So I had saw the excitement about Last of Us 2, so I was like, fuck it, I'm going to go and buy Last of Us 1 and actually play it. So yeah, I got the game, and I got home and I, you know, put it straight on because I was like really, really excited to play it. And then everybody starts getting fucking eaten, and I mean, I'm expecting like you know, Uncharted type thing. I knew that there was going to be a spick or two because of the cover, but no, I didn't even read the back of it. I just thought, you know, fuck it, I go on recommendation. If you recommend something to me, I will more than likely watch it, play it, read it, whatever, at some point in my life, you know, because if I get recommended something, I'll read it. You know, if someone else likes it, why not? Give it a go. So, I didn't know it was about freaking zombies. I know they're not zombies, but like, there's, my fringe is really pissing me off. But it's like, it's about zombies and people getting fucking eaten. And I was like, oh my god, so I got a bit of a fright. My sister thought it was hilarious, because I was like, I mean, it's like at the very, very freaking start of the game you find this out. And I texted my sister and I was like, this is about fucking zombies. And she put a post on Twitter and everything about it. And she said, it was really, really funny, because when I picked up The Last of Us, and we were looking at other games that were there, and because we were trying to find Skyrim as well, because I've not played Skyrim. And we saw Resident Evil, I was like, nope. And she kind of gave me a look, and I was like, oh, there's no way I'm playing Resident Evil, it's about zombies. And she just kept looking at me like, what? So I went and I bought The Last of Us, and that was why she thought it was so funny when I got home, because she was like, I did wonder why you were picking up a zombie game and saying no to another zombie game. But I mean, like, the thing is, I had heard about like The Last of Us story and the characters and what it's about, but I didn't know that that was The Last of Us. So yeah, that was a fun discovery. But no, like, zombies, I'm terrified of zombies, absolutely petrified of zombies. However, I love watching stuff with zombies in them. Like, I love Resident Evil. I do like the games, are just so scary. But like anything that's got sort of zombie things in it, I really, really enjoy it. But it just scares me. So yeah. I think it was also more that I was expecting like Uncharted type spooks. I mean, it's not Uncharted scary, but it's got like a couple of bits. You're like, oh, hi, huh? Like the sort of supernatural side of them. So yeah. So The Last of Us, that was a hoot. I'm quite enjoying it though. I was at a bit, and it was like 12:30 at like AM, and I was up for work at like 6 o'clock in the morning. And I had been up at 6 like that morning as well. I was sitting there going, oh my god. And then I got attacked in this building, and I think it was like it was like a cutscene type attack, and I absolutely, oh my god, never jumped so high in my life. My cats fucking shit themselves because I had them both like one sitting at either side of me, which was very reassuring, by the way. But the babe had a fucking heart attack and like bolted out. It was really funny. But I mean, no, the game's been really, really good. And I know for a fact that even though it's about zombies, all the controls and that, they're pretty much the exact same as Uncharted, so it's easy to get used to. But yeah, I also bought Skyrim because there's just some big games that I've just never played. I've never went and bought them to play, because when they first come out, they're like £60, and I'm not paying £60 for a freaking game. And my family don't really think to buy me stuff like that for my birthdays and stuff, so I went and bought Skyrim. I've not played it yet, because I've been doing other stuff as well, so I had a commission to finish. And I'm sitting watching been watching an anime this morning because I was sitting drawing. I've been drawing Todoroki, and he's been really, really cool actually. He's got like one hand down here and one hand over here, and he's got like his ice and his fire. Fire, nice, yeah. Try to work it out in my head which one's which. And I want to draw, like, colour him as well, because I've not finished the black and white either, but I do want to colour him, which is why I went and bought some decent colouring pencils, because I've really only got colouring pencils that are like your £2 ones out of Asda type of colouring pencils, and I wanted some pretty decent ones. So I've got them, and yeah, so I was sitting doing that, watching the Asterix War. Um, I got a tag on Twitter, and it was just someone about Aniplex, and had a couple of new releases, and I was like, oh, okay. And when I read through the sort of a summary blurb thing you get for Asterix, I was like, oh. So I went and I put that on. It's actually a lot like Sword Art Online, which is fine because I really enjoyed Sword Art Online. Kind of, you know, good watch. So I'm enjoying watching that just now. I've also got my washing machine on, so I really hope you can't hear that. It's like it's trying to take off in my kitchen. What else have I done this month? I'm going to get a patron, by the way. Now, of course, I draw everything on paper, but for the commission I was doing stuff on the digital art, which is actually I posted one, like a digital one I had done, which was Nozel Silva, which, by the way, he took freaking hours to draw, but he was so good to draw as well. Like, there was so much, like there was two hands, and it was I mean, I've drawn, like, he had a hand back, which I've drawn that before, I'd done it with Deku, but he had another hand that was kind of relaxed. But he had his grimoire as well, which had all the sort of floral patterns on it, which that book took me like 5 or 6 hours. It was ridiculous how long that took me. And he had the cool hairdo, and had the furry shawl and everything like that as well. So I mean, he was really epic to draw. I really thoroughly enjoyed drawing him, but again, it took me freaking hours. Oh, he also had a cape that came up at the back. That was cool. But no, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get a patron and all my digital ones, because I don't really want to like bombard like Instagram and Twitter and stuff with them. So I think I'm going to get a patron and upload any digital ones that I do there. Because I'm also hoping to do some more colour, because I'll be I think a lot easier to do colour on the PC. Because I don't really like the way that, like, the paper that I've got. I don't know if it's the paper or if I'm just shit. Although in my defence, I've never really done colour before. I had done colour with Levi when he had the sword and he had it like beside his face. I done colour on that one, but I wasn't really happy with it at all. Also, I've done his forehead weird, so I would actually quite like to do that one again. But then I go back to like redo ones that I done like ages ago, and I just get bored so easy. I mean, with Todoroki as well, I'm so enjoying drawing the black and white, but like I just traced over and for the colour, so I just traced over the outline of what I'd already done, and I mean, now that I've got sort of past that, I'm like, well, I'm bored now. There's only so much of it you can draw more than once, but yeah. So what else is there? I've not done any reading recently, actually. Who was it? Someone posted on Twitter. Was it Tia Ballard, I think? Like someone, like one of the voice actors that I follow, I think it was Tia, had posted about reading stuff on Tuesdays and things. Or what was it she called it? Art Tuesday or something. And it was like, oh, what's your favourite book? And my favourite book is a book called A Simple Act of Violence by R.J. Laurie. Who I actually really enjoy his writing. I've got I think I've actually got every single one of his books. But A Simple Act of Violence was just so good. Excuse me. And it's not really a spoiler, this, because it's right at the start of the book. You see it from more than one person's perspective. So, I mean, it's like a murder mystery kind of conspiracy theory type book about the CIA and things, and it's so good. But you see it from like there's the detective, murderer, victim, and you see it from 3 sides, and it's really really cool. And I mean, I can remember I live alone with my cats, and I can remember sitting reading that book, and I wasn't in this flat. I was in my previous flat reading the book, going, I'm okay, it's all fine. Because it was quite spooky at points, but I mean, I don't know if it's because I was sitting reading it at 3 o'clock in the morning, but I mean, that book was so good. But I've not read anything recently at all. I mean, I've read some of the mangas, but I've not actually sat down and read like a full book in a long time, so I might actually take that to work, because it's really sunny, and it's a bit of a waste to sit inside at work, because I go down the stairs, and down the stairs has like no heating. The building is still absolutely freezing because of the type of building it is. So when I go down the stairs, I need to put on a cardigan. I've got a blanket over my legs as well because it's so cold down there. But it's private, so I can sit and have my lunch and just be me for an hour. But what I might do is, because the sunshine, I might just take a book outside and sit and read. I've got like a bunch of books by someone called Harlan Coben. I think that's the name of it. And again, it's like a sort of mystery type thing, which I've not read any of them, but my mum had them all. Or was it my uncle? Someone had like all of his works, and they were just going to throw them in the bin. I was like, well, give them to me and I'll take them to charity or something. And then I'm sitting there going, why take them to charity first? I'll sit and read them first, and then I'll take them to the charity shop. I've got tons of books lying about my house. And I mean, a bunch of them I've not even read. Most of them I have, like, but a bunch of them I've not read. But no, so Harlan Coben, that's sort of my next author to work through. I like to, like, that's kind of how I find other things. Like, I'll find an author and I'll read everything from that author, because if I like the author, I'll read the rest of the books and see if they're all just as good, and probably really enjoy them as well. Find a game developer that I really like, and I'll just play like as much of their works as I can get. Anime as well. Find like not really a genre. I actually tend to go like, if I see a thing on Netflix and I'm like, oh, like what's this about, and I'll see if I've seen any anime from the sort of same studio, if it's got like sort of same voice actors, because you know that tends to be good. So, but yeah, so that's my plan with my books. I've just sat and like picked apart this like plastic thing here, and I've just made a mess. So yeah, I'll bring over Todoroki actually so you can see him, because he's quite cool. I'm actually sitting on a pillow because the chair's like quite low down, so I'd be like down here, and so I'm nice high up. But no, so this is Todoroki so far, and he's looking quite. I'm going to go back here because sunburn is bad. But no, he's looking pretty cool. So I mean, he's got his fire, he's got his ice over here. I've never done coloured fire before. I've never done ice before either. So yay! I did draw Todoroki before. Excuse me. And he was kind of like standing, he had his fire in his hand, but it was black and white. And he was like, oh my god, fire! I quite enjoyed doing that one. But no, it's so different drawing on like the PC and drawing on paper. It's just such a different. It's crazy. I mean, when I first went from paper to the PC, I thought, oh, you know, it won't be that much different because you're still drawing. Oh no. Oh, it's so different, so weird. But yeah. Oh yeah, I upgraded my PC. My graphics card wasn't working. Basically, the HDMI port in the graphics card was totally fucked. So I couldn't use HDMI. I had to use the blue one that's got the wee screws. I can't remember what it's called. DVI? AVI? Whatever it was. The one that's got the blue one with the screws on it. So I was like, I'm going to have to go buy a new graphics card. So I went and got a new graphics card, and my friend came round because I had plugged it all in, but like my old graphics card had like 8 little slots here, but this one only had 6, and I was like, I don't know if that's like right, I don't know, is it compatible, whatever. So I've got a friend who does IT sort of stuff, and I says, can you come and help me? So he came over, and he was helping with that, and then he took my fan out and broke the fan. I was like, well, fine. So he did replace it, like, good on him, he actually did replace it. So I've got a new graphics card, a new fan, and I got a new monitor as well, so that actually made it a lot easier for the drawing, and the games look so much better, because I mean I play Ion, Terra and Subnautica on the PC, and they just look so pretty now. Because I mean the graphics card that I got wasn't like the best one, but the one that I had, I think the one that I had was the 960, and what I've got is the 1060. But it was like, I think it's like 2 or 3 upgrades up from what I had. So whereas it's not like the best one going, it was still an upgrade from what I had, so it was really, really good. But anyway, I've been talking for like nearly half an hour now, so I'm going to go because it's absolutely freaking roasting in this house, and I actually want to go out for a drive in my car. Just cause. But I don't know if I just want to sit and play games because I've never turned on Skyrim yet. But I'm waiting for my PS4 controller to charge up because it was totally dead. I was like turning it on just to like change the episode, and then I was having, and it was just dying straight after I hit the button. So that is charging at the moment. Maybe I'll go for a nap with the cats. That sounds good because I'm shattered. I was a bit hungover this morning when I woke up, and I'm still a little bit. Ugh. I need to get all my stuff ready for work and that tomorrow. Yay! Oh yeah, I'm going to London soon. I'm going to London in 2 weeks. I'll be in London in 2 weeks. And fucking Donald Trump is going to be there when I'm there. I'm actually raging. I was like, come on. So no in the UK, well there's definitely protests. I know there's protests going on when he's over. But no in the UK, there's going to be a riot or something like that. So we're just going to stay outside the city centre and we're just going to go for cocktails. But apart from that, oh yeah, I got my Akon tickets booked. So Akon 30, fucking 30, I didn't actually plan for it to be on the sort of the 30 Akon, but yeah, so Akon 30, I've got my tickets booked for that, and I've got my hotel booked as well. I actually booked the wrong hotel, because it's sort of a big chain, and I didn't realise that it was a big chain. I don't know hotel chains. So there was one like south of the convention centre and there's one like north of the convention centre. So I'm going to the one that's north of the convention centre, but I booked the one that was the south by accident. So I had to go back and cancel that and book the next one. Oopsie. So yeah, like putting all the confidence in my family for me going away by myself to Texas, and they're like, you can't even book the fucking hotel. And I was like, yeah. I'm so excited though. And it was actually another reason why I was so excited about the heat for the last couple of days. We had 32-degree heat on Thursday, and of course Texas is like mid-30s, 40s in summer, so I was quite looking forward to actually seeing how hot that was to see if I could handle it. This was actually, my sunburn was done in 22-degree heat. 22! But it was like really cloudy, and it was quite a cold wind, so you didn't actually realise how hot the sun, like how strong the sun was. So we were all walking around. I had factor 30 on, by the way, and yeah, you know, still sunburnt. Like it's all like face, chest, my shoulders are burnt as well, and I'm roasting sitting with this dress on because I'm so burnt. But yeah, so it was good to see how hot that weather actually is. But I know for a fact that when I get off the plane, when I get to Texas, it's just going to be like flames everywhere. Just ginger. Anyway, I'm going to go, like now, this time. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my pyjamas on because I'm really, really warm, and I'm going to go cuddle my little kitten who's sitting. She's over there and she's absolutely gorgeous right now. Sleeping, so I'm going to go wake her up so I can cuddle into her. Anyway, yeah. So I hope you all had a good month, and by the time I come back next month I'll have been to London, and I'll actually be, I think, on my like my 2 weeks annual leave as well when we get the next video. So yeah, I will see you all at the end of next month, which by the way is July. I mean, how has it become July? It's nuts. Anyway, I hope you have a nice week, month, whatever, you know, and had a nice week, month, day, year. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button below and subscribe for more, and I will see you guys next month. Bye! So anyway, that's why I decided to draw a jacket, because I had literally just watched through Fairy Tail again, I know. But the final season's coming out this year, so I'm really, really excited for that. That's in the autumn this year, or the fall, you know, whatever you want to call it, in the autumn anyway. That's coming out then, and so I thought I'll go and I'll watch some Fairy Tail, and then I decided I would draw Jackal because